I have so many thoughts to refer to each of the speakers, so I will try to be succinct, but at the same time to share what I just thought. So first of all, speaking about environment, in some of our late conversations, we came across a very interesting, mostly indigenous perspective that everything which exists is an environment, including digital environment and AI. And if it exists, it is already the part of reality, and you can either reject it or maybe confront or try to control, or you can try to interact and co-create with the parts of this reality. Another very interesting perspective for which we came across not long ago was that any part of environment might be dangerous. Wild animals are dangerous. Different earthquakes or hurricanes are dangerous. Floods are dangerous. People are very dangerous. So AI is not much more dangerous than any other parts of the environment. And here I think it's also really important to really understand, first of all, I like this idea of the responsibility and accountability, which must not be delegated. And here I just wanted to refer to one of the news which I published not long ago, yesterday, in LinkedIn, about the financial AI agent, to which one of the employees of OpenAI delegated to create in cryptocurrency the building mechanism and turn $50,000 into 1 million. And to make it visible, to make this experiment visible, it also linked it to the X media platform, and this AI published the reports on how it creates this 1 million out of 50K. And the funny thing was that one of the X users, former Twitter, so he wrote to this AI agent that his uncle was dying out of some disease, and it asks some cryptocurrency to help. And AI transferred tokens on the sum of $500,000 of dollars to this person. And this person, of course, it has taken some of this money. So that's about, so AI was very generous. I don't know, AI agent was very sort of responsive and caring, but it gave this user of X almost $500,000 just because he asked in this media platform. So I think it's a great example of that we can teach AI agents to do some things which we don't want to do, or we want to do faster, but at the very end, it's about, let me maybe over-exaggerate, but it's mostly about laziness and greed. So we want faster, we want more, and we want to do less. And to some extent, this might be the solution, but those funny, not funny examples, they show us that there might be some mistakes, and here we can see the mistake of losing money, which were sort of created, and to some extent this AI robot created and then just spent this money. But when we are talking about delegating some very important things which can impact lives of many people, this might be dangerous, and this might be this might cause a very very important and dangerous consequences. And at the same time, I've came across the idea that AI is a new electricity. So as in the beginning of 20th century, electricity gave the opportunity to live absolutely different life for many people. And when I participated in one of these colloquiums about AI in Cambridge University last year, one of the speakers shared the idea that when the steam engines appeared, the only one labor force which lost its work was the horse, and it could not comply because it could not complain because sort of most of the things which horses were doing was delegated to some engines. But at the same time, I understand that maybe it's not only the electricity and the new capability of people doing something better, quicker, and in bigger amounts. It's mostly maybe about the nuclear power and nuclear energy. And at the same time, you know, I came across one of the historical podcasts which were exploring this idea, and the speaker shared the real fact, so I fact-checked it with the AI, that definitely in 1950s in the US, there was a toy which was named Atomic Energy Lab, and it was a toy lab set for children, which was distributed through the shops with the small samples of uranium. And children and their parents were suggested to play with this. And a very funny play, then one participant of this game was hiding this sample of uranium somewhere in the house. And then a child with the Geiger-Müller counter was trying to find this piece of uranium in the house. So it's funny for us, but it was just, and moreover, this toy was replaced from the shops, not because it was dangerous, it was too expensive. So in this case, we see that we have AI, which is more or less cheap. We have these Alexas and Siris and many helpful and annoying assistants who are helping our children to do some job. We have ChatGPT and others which help our children to and make homeworks instead of them. But their consequences might be very similar to this playing with uranium. And again, it's not about banning the nuclear power because it can produce a lot of cheap electricity. It's about the protocols of safety of how we can use it, and moreover, how young children can use it. How this AI, which I agree is our partner, can help us grow and make us more human, instead of decline and make us dumb and again taken for granted all the silly things which it provides. And again, you were talking about who controls the narrative. I would suggest us to think about how we teach both young children, young generation, but also the adults, people as well, critical thinking. How do we check what we are learning and what we are reading? And speaking about what is more dangerous, mainstream media or AI, and who provides more fakes, so it's another conversation to compare.